antiques, he could offer the girl the highest possible price for them. The girl immediately realized an opportunity to make money had presented itself, so she headed straight to the antique street to hunt for treasures. To her astonishment, she discovered that the iron basin reacted to a certain fragment. She asked the stall owner how much the fragment cost. The stall owner said $50 would do. The girl bought the fragment immediately. She then found a secluded spot. She placed the iron basin on the ground and made it grow larger. She immediately placed the fragment inside the basin. The next second, the fragment inside the iron basin vanished. The girl also discovered that the iron basin had actually upgraded by absorbing the fragment. To test the functions of the upgraded treasure basin, the girl shrunk it and took it back to the antique street. She found that the treasure basin could resonate with other treasures. Guided by the basin, she discovered a small copper stove. The stall owner quoted a price of $5,000. The girl, however, said she was only willing to pay $500, but the stall owner insisted he couldn't go below $3,000. The girl immediately paid and bought the copper stove. Just as she stood up to leave, she accidentally bumped into an elderly man. The copper stove in her hand fell to the ground. The girl picked up the stove and hurriedly apologized to the old man. The old man, however, took a keen interest in the copper stove she was holding. The girl handed the stove to the old man to examine. The old man looked at the stove and repeatedly praised it as a fine treasure. The stall owner, however, claimed it was nothing more than a fake antique. The old man immediately asserted that it was a genuine antique dating back 500 years. Those around them were astonished upon hearing this. The old man then offered $1 million to purchase it. The crowd was stunned once again. The girl immediately agreed to the deal. The stall owner, witnessing this, felt deeply regretful. The girl never imagined that a treasure she had bought for $3,000 could fetch $1 million. Just as the girl was about to leave the antique street, she noticed someone trying to sell a fragment of an antique porcelain bowl for $1,000. The shop owner insisted the shard was worthless. Just then, the treasure basin in the girl's hand reacted strongly, so she stopped the person who was about to leave. She immediately spent $1,000 to buy the porcelain shard. She then found a secluded corner. The girl placed the shard into the treasure basin. The next second, the shard was restored into a flawless porcelain bowl. The girl hadn't expected the upgraded treasure basin to have this ability, so she picked up the restored porcelain bowl and went to the pawn shop. When the owner saw the bowl, he was utterly astonished. He recognized it at a glance as an ancient blue-on-white porcelain bowl. The girl immediately asked how much the bowl could sell for, but the owner said the shop couldn't buy back such a precious treasure. The girl was very puzzled.